Hi YouTube, how you guys doing? If you stumbled across this video, it's just another testimony on how the NCLEX RN was from my experience. There's a lot of videos out there. Before I took the NCLEX, I was combing through YouTube, a bunch of forums, allnurses.com, just to get an idea of what other people's experiences was. So I thought I'd share mine while it was still fresh. So a little bit of background. I'm an LVN. I took the boards for the NCLEX VN back in 2003 through Pearson, and not much has changed with the whole computer adaptive testing and where they isolate your weaknesses and if you meet the minimal requirements for passing, then it operated the same way as the NCLEX RN that I took. What I was saying is that there's a couple things I wanted to do to prepare for the NCLEX RN. One of them is trying to see how far I can get with our ATI. If you can see that, and this is the book the ATI gives us. It's part of our program. It's mandatory to pass all the modules throughout the semester, and comprehensive predictor that we took that was required. You had to get like a 97.5 probability to pass the actual NCLEX. So the thing is about NCLEX is the important thing is gaining confidence, because and as you go through your material, you're going to start to question yourself and maybe doubt yourself and whether you know this content or not. But to be honest, the NCLEX consists of mostly test strategy, how to choose the best answer, and there's no way that you can literally relearn everything. I mean, you can touch base by going through your theory nursing, your nursing books, like your med surg books and pediatrics, OB, mental health. So there's a lot of ways to mitigate your anxiety, and one of them is just to see how well you can do with test taking. It's my dog. Okay, girl. Anyways, so we had to. Not joking, just spitting out some stuff. But there was a lot of things that I was starting to question the whole ATI thing. For one thing, it's very extraneous work when you have to work with a coach. Trying to earn a green light is what they call it, to see if you're ready for the NCLEX. But as the title says, I'm gonna title it Uworld preparation. There was 2,152 questions, I believe, when I started, and like I said, I was originally scheduled to take the test on August 7th, and I was getting really motivated by finding out some of my classmates were already passing the exam. It kind of gave me some confidence, and the thing was, I advanced the test. I moved it up a little earlier to July 18, and I got my test results within a little under 48 hours. So, going through Uworld, the rationales, like everyone says, always read them. It's the best way to study. And I was generating random exams so I can just practice. Sometimes I go over 75, and maybe, if I was feeling really motivated, I try to do like 150 questions. I was working full time, so I'm working full time as an LVN, and 36 hours a week leaves you really no time to really hone in to the material, to the books. But I had 800 questions left in my Q bank, and when they say when you feel it, you feel it. You just gotta go ahead and execute and give it your best shot. And the assessment probability that Uworld gave me was about 95% chance. So it's a high chance of passing the NCLEX on the first try. And to be honest, that's what gave me a lot of confidence. I know some people said that well, I read a lot that it was pretty accurate, and I figured that would be my motivation to, it would boost my confidence. And by the time I got to the NCLEX, I knew I was prepared, because I had that in the back of my mind, knowing that I'd be okay. So I finished the exam in 75 questions, and as you go through the NCLEX, it's funny. Some people know, sometimes people doubt that how if they perform well or not. I'm not. Not to sound overconfident, but I did know I did pass that exam because when you get used to Uworld questions, you're going through them, reading the rationales, and they're a whole lot more challenging as to the real test. So prioritization is key with the actual NCLEX. It's if you can keep safety as your primary concern for a patient, there's no in hell you can make a mistake by selecting incorrect answers, as long as you choose the best option that relates to safety. Like I said, I put this book down. This was just like I thought I was going to go cover to cover. I was running out of time, but I did focus on Uworld, and I didn't even complete all of them. I had 800 questions left, and that's the thing. The main takeaway from this video is that don't focus on your scores that you're getting with these quizzes that you set up on Uworld. Half the time I was getting 48% on these quizzes. On a good day I'd get 58, and I wasn't too happy about that. But I knew that another videos I watched that says try not to focus on those scores. But you do learn a lot on expectations of NCLEX if you read the rationales carefully. Like I said, that's about all I did for the NCLEX, and hope you found this video sort of helpful. If I wasn't exactly an A student going through school. Half the time I was meeting the bare minimum requirements on cumulative testing. I barely failed any exams, but the thing was I wasn't actually the sharpest student in our cohort, and I like to try to help people that way, motivate people. If someone like me, who found school test taking a challenge. I like to inspire people that way. But thank you for watching. Hope this video wasn't too long, and good luck on the NCLEX, guys. You guys can do it. Just stay confident.